Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so YouTube can know when I load other videos. Look, I had a conversation today with a young lady who made a phone call to the mayoral candidate, Willie Wilson. And she asked him about some things, some programming that would be good for seniors, that would be good for those who coming out of prison. And so she called me and she let me know that the conversation did not go well at all. His response was that he was running for mayor. And right now, he didn't have any time for new projects because he was working on the projects that he's working on, um, like buying gas and all this stuff. And here is like I told her, here is my problem with this whole conversation. If you, in fact, are running for mayor, don't you think new project is going to come up all the time? And because you're running for a position does not mean life stop or business stop neither. Now, if you say you are running to help the people and somebody come to you with a situation that will potentially help the people, don't you think you'd be willing to help the people? So then I said to her, then why would he want to be a mayor of a city if he's going to pick and choose who he's going to help? We already got that now. We don't need nobody sitting in the seat who's already picking and choosing before they even get to sit their asses in the seat. And helping people goes beyond buying gas. It does. It goes beyond giving out $40 and $50 here. Is it a help? It's a help, but it doesn't make a dent. It doesn't make a dent. And where you should be helping, you have not done so. And you got the money to do a lot of things. So whoever's advising you, you need to fire their asses. And then you need to sit your no talking self down somewhere and give it up because you done ran for every office there is to run. And I hear that your philosophy is your way or no way. And that's not how life works. That can work in your business if that's how you want to run it, but you can't run a city with the mentality of thinking it's your way or no way. That's not how that works. People have needs and people need to be helped. And if you're not willing to be available to assist in somebody's request or help when you can help, then we don't need you sitting in the seat as mayor. If you're going to pick and choose what you will or will not do, why do you want to sit in the seat? That's not how that works. We don't need no candidate sitting in the seat who does not, first of all, have a plan, a platform that they're standing on that's going to be conducive to everybody involved, not just people of color, because you're not just the mayor of one set of people, you're mayor of a whole bunch of people, not just ethnic races, but age too. Seniors are important. People coming out of prison is important. And far too long, we just look over these individuals like they're just nobody. We use them for photo ops or opportunities to exploit them, to get people to think that we actually really care. And we don't care. Now, I understand he was very polite on the phone, but you let somebody lay out a plan and a proposal to you, you knew full well that your answer is going to be no because you're running for mayor. Do life stop because you're running for mayor? Did your business stop because you're running for mayor? Now, either you're going to be a man that's going to be a community person that's going to help the people, or you're not. You can't talk out both sides of your mouth because for me, what you have presented is one-sided views. So you're only going to work on what you want to work on and what's best for you. So why should people put you in the seat as the mayor of the city of Chicago when you listen, but you say you can't do nothing because you're running for mayor? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? It doesn't make sense. That response just didn't make sense. You couldn't do nothing. You could have helped some, but you chose not to. And from that conversation, for me, you're choosing not to help when people ask you for help. And so if you can do that now before you actually put your ass, potentially your ass get in the seat, you're going to do the same thing once you get in the seat. What's going to be different from now versus then? If you're an alcoholic before, then you're going to still be an alcoholic after. If you have an addiction before, you're going to have an addiction after. It's just going to be a different season in your life. So for me, we as constituents need to pay attention to all the signs. Stop falling for the okie doke. Stop falling for the hubba bubble. Whatever they're trying to do, it's not that serious. If somebody come to you and they put something before you, that means that is something that is really close to their heart and they need to have some assistance. And again, as I just said, for Willie Wilson to say, I can't help because I'm running for mayor, that thing stuck with me. And as you can tell, it really stuck because you are running for a seat. Hell, you done ran for Congress. You done ran for, what didn't you run for? Then you run for governor. Yeah, you done ran for everything. Is there anything left for you to run for? Is there any, did you run for president too? I don't know, you may have. But you ought to take a hint. Take a hint. It's more than sitting in a seat than buying gas. It's more than sitting in the seat than buying groceries. It's more to just sitting in the seat than giving out $40 or $50 here every now and then. There are big problems in the city of Chicago. And I haven't heard not one of you all come with a plan. I've heard some of you come with a plan, but it seems like your plan is mimicking somebody else's plan who actually has a plan on their website. And y'all don't have no plan. And again, if your ass was in the seat, and let's say you was mayor now, and somebody called your office and said, I have a way that we can bring about change and help people in the community. And they give you all the details of how they have laid out how the change should go, the steps should be taken, the people that is going to help with the change. And these are very important people that's going to help with the change. And your response would be, I'm running for mayor. I can't help you. How does that line make sense? I'm running for mayor. I'm running for mayor and I can help you. Run your ass somewhere else and sit it down. How about you do that? That's what you can do for everybody. Run somewhere and sit down. Your little arrogance, you're heartless, and people can give out money and still be heartless. People can buy gas and still be heartless. People can give you some money for groceries and still be heartless and selfish, deceptive, manipulating, like they care about people and they don't. Don't just look at what people do. Look at what they say, how they respond to things, especially things that's of importance, that's needed. So you put $50 in somebody's tank and then it potentially almost filled it up. That's just $150. It helped for a week. It didn't solve the problem. So you spend $80 on somebody's groceries. That's grocery for a week. It didn't solve the problem. See, y'all just bandaging the problem. You're not fixing it. You're putting a bandage on the wound. And whether you realize it or not, the longer you leave a bandage on the wound, it's going to keep the moisture in and it's going to take the wound a little longer to heal. The wound is only going to heal once you remove the bandage, the soreness go away, and once the air hit it, then the wound will potentially close. But y'all just keep putting bandage on things and keeping the moisture in. You're not solving no problems. And if you was going to be a great person to be in the seat, you'd have solved some problem before you even thought about running for the seat. but you ain't did that. And I would list some things that you potentially could have done, but I won't do that because whoever you got advising you, they should have told you that a long time ago. So that also lets me know you don't know how to think outside the box, and you don't know how to help the city of Chicago, and you don't have no plan to fix it whatsoever. You don't even know the first steps to fixing it. You don't. Because if you did, then your plan would have been told. You don't have no idea. It's some serious things going on in the city of Chicago, especially the crime. What is your take on the crime? Oh, you don't have no take on the crime because you're running for mayor. You're running for the mayor position, right? Well, what is your take on homelessness? Oh, you don't have no time to think about that because you're running for mayor. Well, what about people that's still employed? Oh, well, you don't have no take on that neither because you're running for mayor. Hmm. Well, what about people coming out of prison, second chance? Oh, you don't have no conversation about that because you're running for mayor. See, those things is not important right now because you're focusing on running for mayor. You don't give a damn about the crime. You don't give a damn about the people that's homeless on the street. You don't give a damn about people that's coming out of prison. And you don't give a damn about the reform. You don't give a damn about seniors. You don't give a damn about none of that. But what you care about, you're running for mayor. That's the most important point, right? Know why? Because you ain't got no plan. You ain't got no purpose. You ain't got no goal. And you ain't got no position. And money ain't everything. It's not. Because you can be the richest person in the world and the dumbest person with money, especially if you don't know what to do with it or how to handle it. Now, nickel and diamond people, which is kind of buying votes, if you want to put it into perspective, you're paying for gas, you're paying for groceries. That's setting the tone to let people know that you can buy a vote. Let's call a thing what it is. Nobody want to say what it is, but that's what it is. Because all this gas and all these groceries, even though you be doing it sporadically here and there, you call certain organizations, you call certain groups of people to give out this money to, right? You show up when you feel like showing up. And even sometime when you've done it, the money that you say you was going to give, you did not give, you changed the amount. But close to you acknowledge that you was going to run for mayor, you decide to give $1 million, pay for $1 million worth of gas, right? And then when the first round went good, and you had to find some control because somebody had to tell you, but you're a businessman, you should know all this. And so you decide to do a second round, right? Leading up before you announced that you was running for mayor. Ain't that bribery? Because that's what it looked like to me, is bribery. Oh, that's what you call it? Because that's what it looked like to me, bribery. So again, you don't have time to listen to nobody. You don't have time to listen to what a community person would want to do to try to help alleviate some of the things that's going on in the community. Because guess what? You're running for mayor. Mm-hmm. You ain't got time for nothing else because you're running for mayor. Whoa. Willie Wilson is running for mayor. And let me give you another little clue. It takes all ethnic races to get in the seat. You can't get in there with one set of people. That's something else your team should have told you. Now I gave you that for free. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.